Hello, everyone, and welcome back to One Page Food Review, where I, Paige, review local restaurants for both my enjoyment and your entertainment. Today, I will be trying out Saffron Indian Kitchen, which actually has a couple different locations across Delaware, Philadelphia, and Montgomery counties, though its most recent opened right near the heart of downtown Philly. So I had actually stumbled across this restaurant after seeing a ton of Philly food content reviewers checking this place out due to its new location and raving that it's amongst the best Indian cuisine in the city. And so I decided that I wanted to check it out for myself. So this episode will then actually be a part of the Philly food review series that I have on my channel, even though they do have other, more local locations. So I got a bunch of different things to try based on what I had seen other reviewers trying out and highly recommending and raving about. So I actually got two different appetizers and two entrees. So for my appetizers, I got the chicken kati roll and the plain dosa. And then for my entrees, I got the paneer sag and the chicken or the butter chicken. That being said, let's dive in. So first, I'll start with the appetizers, and I've never had either of these before, so I'm excited to try them out. The first I'll try is the chicken kati roll, which consists of seasoned chicken tikka with onion and tomatoes wrapped in a thin Indian homemade bread and served with mint and tamarind chutney to dip it in. And I'll show you guys on the screen here. I have pictures, but I'll also try to hold it up for you guys. So we have the mint and the tamarind chutney. And then it comes with two rolls that you can see. All right, so I'll go ahead and pick up one of these rolls. And it is a nice, like, thin and crispy bread. It looks really good. I'll try it plain first. Mmm. So I really like the chicken tikka in it. It's kind of like almost like a shredded chicken almost. But that roll is so flaky and buttery. Like it's almost like the outside of a croissant almost. So let's try with the mint chutney next. Hmm. That mint chutney has like a little bit of spice. It's still got the hint of mint in it. That's really good. Let's try it with the tamarind chutney. Yeah, I think I like it best with the tamarind chutney, which almost kind of reminds me of like a sweet and sour sauce almost. Um, but that is really good. That chicken katsu roll, that again, the outside of that like thin Indian homemade bread is so flaky and buttery. I love that. I've never had it before, but I would probably give that like a 9 out of 10. I really, really like that. And for me, it's hard to get in the nines, so that was really good. Next up, I'm trying out the dosa, which actually is a South Indian traditional dish, but it's essentially a crepe that's made from rice and lentil butter or batter, and served with a spicy lentil broth and coconut chutney. And again, I've never had dosa before, so just traditional naan, so this will be a new experience. But this is huge. If you guys can see, I have a picture of it here. Again, it's served with that spicy lentil broth and the coconut chutney, so I'm just gonna rip off a piece of it to try. I'll try it plain first. Yeah, that's really good. Um, nice and buttery, kind of like the outside of a crepe. Um, rip off a piece here, dip it in some of the, we'll start with the spicy lentil broth. I don't know if you guys can see that. I like that broth has like vegetables and everything in it, like a little bit of spice. That's really good. Now I'm gonna try it with the coconut chutney, which I've never had before. Wow, that coconut chutney. I'm not a huge coconut person, but that is like really refreshing. Like that almost reminds me of like a pina colada. Um, I don't know, because I'm not a huge coconut person, I don't know if I like it with the dosa, but I really liked it with that spicy lentil broth. I would probably give this like an 8.5 out of 10 with everything together. Not as good as that chicken katsu roll, but this is still really good. Now we'll move on to the entrees, and I've had both of these before, so I'll be able to more, accurately compare them to what I've had from other places. But first up, I'll start with the sag paneer, which is homemade Indian cheese in a blend of spinach, masala, and garlic. So here is what it looks like. I'll also try to show you guys. This looks really thick. Like this looks like the thickest sag paneer that I've ever seen. And again, have had this before, so make sure to get some pieces in there. Wow, that is that is so flavorful. And I got this medium spice, by the way. But look how thick that is. This is a thick sag paneer. I love all the spices in it. It's so flavorful. This is really good. Um, and I'm trying to think about the other Indian place that I had tried here in Lansdale, and comparing that to like the chicken korma and everything. I think the chicken korma had like a slight edge, but this is really good. I would give this probably like an 8.9 out of 10. So lastly, I'll try out the butter chicken, which I'm sure most of you know, as it's probably one of the most popular Indian dishes of all time. But it's tandoori chicken in a tangy tomato sauce with obviously traditional Indian spices. So let's go ahead and try this out. Can't tilt it that much because this is a little bit more like soupy consistency than the sag paneer, but all right, let's try this out. Yeah, you could not go wrong with butter chicken. Um, again, I got this medium spice, but exactly what you would expect from butter chicken. This is really good. All the spices are coming through. I think this is probably the same rating as the sag paneer. I really enjoyed both dishes, so I'll also give this an 8.9 out of 10. Overall, everything was absolutely delicious. I really enjoyed that chicken katsu roll. I think that was my favorite thing out of everything. Just the flakiness and the butteriness of that Indian bread on the outside with the chicken tikka in the middle was so good, so flavorful, and with those sauces, it just all worked well together. Though the entrees were really good. The butter chicken, the sag paneer, you cannot go wrong here. Um, I really enjoyed everything. I think this was really good Indian cuisine, probably amongst the best that I've had. So I see why people are raving about it. But overall, as always, make sure to leave your thoughts and comments on this video and let me know what restaurants and dishes I should try next. For the love of food.